Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Fan Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Are you the keymaster?
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk.
As if.
Yo, this is Christy. How's it going, guys? I am tired, so I miss tired. Last week I was goopy with a cold, so that was fun to deal with. And well, I'm going to start drawing today, and some people should jump on. And if you guys want to, let me know, and I'll shoot out the doobly-doo and get that going. Let me also put this stuff up in the private chat so I can just copy paste shit. Anyway. So yeah, but the next stop I'll be doing, just to let you guys know, I will be in SketchUp Thursday with Mog Park and her husband, and yeah, that's me doing the one because I'm number one. See, and I will be at With These Fools at Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con, and be sure to check it out. And then simultaneously, because I need to clone myself, I will be also in this art show. Now, I won't be in the art show physically, but my pieces will be there and they will be open for sale. So if you want to buy some Demon Bitch originals and Sepulchre originals, there you go right there. So going on to drawing. Drawing is fun. Let's go do that. And I'm going to go and draw some other stuff and everything. How's it all going as well? If I do not see your name, I apologize. I would have to go back and switch around to it. But other than that, things are pretty good. I'm kind of a little bit slow in the uptake because I am still recovering. Respiratory shit bothers the hell out of me, and for good reason, because I cannot go and it's just my chest gets all pissy and stuff, and it's not a great thing. Demon Chicken. Hey, Quentin, you want to jump on? I'll get you to jump on. Jump on, mister. Oh, wait. Let me invite that. Let me go and send that to Quentin right there. Let me send it to Quentin. He's going to liven this up where I can't right now. I really am trying. That's what I'm going to say. There you go. Send it to you, man. Jump on in. Demon Chicken. Yeah, right? So we're going to have a good old time drawing and shit. If anybody else wants to jump on, I threw Prismatics a line. Hopefully he'll be able to jump on. He said he had other shit to do for work. If Vic is not in, that will make me sad. I send it to you, Quentin. So yeah, check that out. I'm gonna just draw this piece, and it'll be kind of like. See, he's on the way. Okay, cool. All right. So anyway, been jumping on with that. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna have a nice old time to draw. So anyway, just drawing. But I'm very excited about Amazing Las Vegas. I'm doing this for the first time with Mog and Mel, where Mel set everything up. So there's that. So that's pretty cool. And probably what I will do after this is just nap because I need to. Ugh. Let me put this over here. Yeah, but how's everybody doing? Go ahead and start conflagrating in the comments. I'm also saying where the blood is going. Hey, oh, hey, Prismatics, how are you? Oh, good. You will join in a second. Thank you. That's so sweet. You made time. And you finished your work. It worked out. That's wonderful. Oh, if you can tell that I'm yawning, I'm still recovering from this cold or whatever the hell I went through. The respiratory thing was a bitch. I don't like respiratory stuff because they suck. So let's see here. Ah, there's Q. Hey, Q, what's up? I don't hear you. Now I kind of do. Say something.
Off mic.
Oh, now I
On.
can kind of hear you. Yeah.
Yay. Sorry, it's a little bit rusty with that dang old headphone and a mic.
Oh, it's all right.
Take some time. Yeah. So what's up, C?
Oh, I'm still recovering from my friggin' cold. It kind of pisses me off too because I don't want to be like sick. I did everything I could to not be sick, and then I'm like, "Oh, you're sick, bitch." I'm like, "Oh."
It could be the stress. I mean, you've been crisscrossing here and there all over the place.
They say that. It might be true.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a doctor, but hey, it is what it is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So Prismatics is going to do it. So working on any drawings, or are you just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out because of normally it's supposed to be at the laundry as it used to be, but unfortunately it got preoccupied by let's just say bunch of people. I think it's by the smell of it, the smell I noticed the smell of birthday cake. So it's technically someone's having a birthday. So I said, okay, I don't need to bother them. I just came in to do the laundry, just leave the stuff in the the washing machine.
Mm. Hey, Vic, what's up? You want to jump on, Vic? Sorry.
Uh-huh. It's Vic, also known as the Tadpole.
Everybody calls him the tadpole. He gets like weirdly resentful about that.
Mm-hmm.
But that is pretty funny.
Yep. The Tadpole. I don't know who came up with the nickname Tadpole. Was either Doc or Pops, one of those, or
Might be
Rich.
Pops. Might be Pops. I still like he gets mad over like the cornfield thing because he told the story about the cornfield, and that was funny.
Children of the Corn. Oh, we got a chat. We got the chat.
I'm just resentful in general.
It was Doc. The Doc.
Well, Doc's old enough to be all our dads, so that's okay.
Hmm.
I'm resentful in general.
And coincidentally, Doc is doing a live streaming.
Yeah, I called him a little before that.
Mm-hmm. That's a big surprise.
Mm.
So tomorrow's gonna be the big day.
For
Vegas.
no, that's not tomorrow. That's actually next week.
Oh, next week. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's the 28th. It's not going to be for another week. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to go rest.
Because I noticed
this weekend I got a reprieve, and then 28th, 29th, and 30th is when I'm going to be there. But I'm going to be leaving there like a day early. So I'm going to go over to Mel and Mog's place. Oh, there's Vic. Hello, how's our resentful little tadpole?
What's up, little tadpole?
You might want to go and beef up your volume a little bit. So, Vic, you want to test out your thing? Oh, they chose to mute themselves. Okay, he's like fucking with stuff.
Busy.
He's probably fucking with his settings and everything. I'm just thinking whether I should have her eye open or not.
People yelling and shit.
People yelling and shit. Is that what he's saying? Oh, that's what he's saying.
That's what he said.
Oh.
Yeah, in the background, it's just, I don't know what's going on, but someone's pissed off, I guess.
Your brother or sister?
Mother.
Oh, mother. Okay.
It is what it is.
Right.
How you doing, Vic?
Decent.
Okay. Decent. Busy days or just simply chill days?
It's the same as usual. Hectically trying to get pages out, then somehow managing to get sick despite never leaving my room.
Oh, yeah, that kind of makes me feel how that is. Like, for some reason, I got sick, and then I thought I was getting better, and then I had to do an event, and then, I mean, I scheduled the event like a while ago, so it wasn't like something I could totally back out of. And which is kind of shit. That would be kind of shitty anyway. So I did that, and I think I got more tired, even though it was a pretty laid back event. But yeah. What's up? What are you looking at, dude?
What's the name of that guy? One of our buddies sent the photo.
What photo? Let me see. Oh god.
Not wrong.
What is that? Oh yeah, that's me. That's funny. Looks like some egg lady shit.
Yeah, it looks like an egg lady. A mini egg lady. Crazy. So what you drawing,
Anyways,
C?
I don't know. I just had this thing on my head, so we'll see how that is. So Vic, what are you up to?
Doing some very bad warm-ups,
Mm.
trying to, like I have to do every day. Every day I seem to have to relearn how to draw
Mm.
because I wake up and everything's shit.
Well, you just probably need to just wake up, and that's it.
Hmm.
Hey, Q Tadpole.
Hey, Pops.
The resentment grows.
The resentment grows.
Yeah. There, I got my edgy teen. I'm 14 and this is deep shit out for today. Want to hear something kind of funny? I just found out a few days ago Christie's in the same anthology as me that I've been involved with since I was 14.
The anthology?
Yeah, the public domain thing.
Oh, that was you? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm like, why the fuck is Christie here?
yeah, it's kind of funny because I didn't know you knew the same people. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
Q, are you still working on the one thing?
Oh, you mean a drawing?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is, coincidentally, my drawing is already done since when? Last week. It was last week Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a look at it. Takes up some little adjusting, but hey, at least it's D-O-N-E. Yep, it's D-O-N-E.
Nice. Nice. Oh.
Is Prismatics coming?
He should be. I don't know what's going on with him. I guess he's hooking up his shit right now. I don't know. He should be coming on though. Hold on, I've also got to go and give some people. So for prep, this is like a big thing that's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so it's like picks of books and stuff that I want to promote and all that other shit. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm doing that real quick, but I'm just like thinking of the concept like bleed on me, and it's like just like just a person getting blood poured on them. I know that sounds weird and fucked up, but it's like, oh well.
It sounds like one of Daredevil's soundtrack from the 2003.
Well, there's Bring Me to Life.
And there's Bleed for Me.
I never listened to that one. That's interesting.
I have that CD.
It's been a while ago.
Yeah, it's been 20 years.
Damn, that's been a while.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's been a
Yeah.
while.
On one side, the movie's a bit of a so-so, but the soundtrack is pretty badass.
Oh, the soundtrack was good. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
The movie wasn't even so-so. It was just straight dog shit.
It was all right. It was kind of silly.
At least a fresh start.
Right?
But then the TV series showed up and it became much more badass. And at least they got the Kingpin right.
What did they get the Kingpin as? I'm trying to remember. It was Vincent D'Onofrio, right? He's doing that.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna act like I understand any of that.
That's okay. You're young. You're not supposed to. Vic's like, fuck. And then also I like talking about cornfields.
Fuck off.
I couldn't get over that. That was funny. It was like going, wait, what? That was the most random story.
It's scary as fuck. I was getting ran down through a cornfield.
That's
That's just
Is it scary?
traumatizing.
It's just as scary as the movie The Signs.
Well, that's funny.
I was like 12. Leave me alone.
What, the cornfield?
Yeah.
That's funny. It's like, that was scary as fuck. Leave me alone.
But what's so scary about the cornfield? Was it because of the scarecrow, or was it the
There was a
the
car
setting?
trying to run me over that ran me through there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that. Ugh.
Because at the time you were kind of mumbling it, so I thought like somebody just chased you in there. You're just like, that is the same thing. I said, no, it's not. Like, there'd be one thing if somebody was actually chasing you, and then another thing, it's like, oh, you got a car coming after you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least it's just as scary as Children of the Corn.
Well, Children of the Corn's more malevolent.
I feel like I'd feel safer in Children of the Corn. Well, didn't they only kill the adults?
I think they killed people in general, like, but
Oh.
mostly adults, yes.
How many
Mostly
dogs do you have, Vic?
Vic's not answering. Oh, he had to mute it because I guess they were barking really loud.
Yep.
Just thinking how I'm going to do this, but let's see how this works.
I guess the background will be red.
Oh, there's prismatics. Hold on, prismatics. Give me a moment. Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Sorry for being late. My microphone wasn't working for some reason, so I had to fix it.
It
Oh, that's
could be
okay.
Loki.
Yeah,
How is it
I
Loki?
don't know.
It could be Loki manipulating the microphone.
I'm back, bitches.
Did you fix your microphone now?
My mic is good.
Oh, I'm so glad that more people than I have microphone problems. Not that that's a good thing, but hey.
I think it's a great thing. It's like people raging on the internet. It's fun when people rage on the internet because it's usually very useless and stupid.
Yeah.
So how's your day, Prismatics?
Been busy with, my job, and then I had to prepare something for. We're having students tomorrow since I work with rehabilitation and everything. So yeah,
Oh,
we have occupational therapist students. I think that's
okay.
what they're called in English.
Hmm.
And then I had to, explain the physiotherapist part of rehabilitation. So yeah, I've been busy preparing that tomorrow for those students.
Mm.
So yeah, work related stuff.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, but it's boring. Well, I like my work, but it's still preparing stuff. When
At
I'm
least you
home,
can
I'd rather
entertain
do
the
something
kids.
else.
Mm.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
It's like shit in the cornfield again.
Enough
Like
with
a-
the fucking cornfields. Can we make a joke calling me a potato eater or something? I don't know.
I just talked about cornfields.
Cornfields.
It's a long story.
Oh,
He gets very
It's
grumpy
the-
if you mention cornfields.
who gets grumpy or angry?
Yeah.
Oh, cornfields.
Vic.
Manjo and Scott, they got to.
He gets mad.
Why? Is there a reason?
He gets his mad ass all in a tizzy right now.
Hmm.
And then he's like all quiet now because he doesn't want to talk about it.
How do you feel about it?
How do you feel about it? Tell me.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'm a therapist. Please tell me.
I feel like I want to kick somebody's ass, but that's pretty much impossible because
They're unkickable.
I'm built like a toothpick.
You build
Feel like
like a
toothpick.
toothpick.
Now that means
Yeah.
made
You can
it
go-
funnier.
At least you can go to gym.
No, I can't. I don't have a membership, and I can't get a job. For crying out loud, I got denied by a Taco Bell. There's no
I thought they
hope.
would have gym at high school. They don't have gym at high school anymore?
Remember, I got kicked out.
I didn't know you got kicked out of high school.
I got kicked out of a Christian school for calling a teacher a pedo because he was randomly
Really?
privately messaging female students very creepily.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Ooh.
Oh, he got
Ooh.
fired yesterday for that exact reason, and they still won't let me come back.
He got lawyered, you said?
Fired.
Oh, fired.
Fired.
Okay. If he was doing those things, he should have been fired.
Yeah. But I'm saying, with them being able to prove it, I should probably be able to go back.
There you go.
But
Mhm.
the principal's a petty bitch.
Petty bitch.
Am I
A
wrong if
petty-
you're not?
You mean a petty demon bitch?
Oh,
Naturally
oh.
petty.
See?
I'm just seeing what I need to do here for fucking this thing. So what do you guys think so far?
Looking good.
It looks like a 13-year-old's Instagram story.
How old are you?
16.
Okay, so you're only 3 years older than a 13-year-old, so that I would see your reference points.
Yeah, like What the fuck is happening to that dog?
Vic is easily distracted.
Oh gosh.
There's an exorcism or something going on back there.
It
Maybe
sounds
the demon is
progressive.
a petty bitch.
Petty. What's everybody doing on a free comic book day? Any shows?
I do.
Hmm?
I'll be doing at the comic book for a couple of days. I'm very proud of that.
Yay.
I got sick, so I can't get my shit printed, so I'm just going to be selling commissions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna have to draw Spider-Man 800 times to the point where I want to die. Because, I hate Spider-Man with a passion.
Why do you hate Spider-Man?
I don't know, I just do.
You must have a reason.
Mm.
Mhm.
You don't like spiders?
Maybe he doesn't like Italian Spider-Man.
Yeah, I hate Italians. We've been over this.
Italian Spider-Man?
No, just Italians in general.
Oh, okay.
But there's a
It's
lot
the
of different
Irish in me.
Spider-Mans.
I don't like Peter Parker, and considering how yeah, they aren't gonna be commissioning, Miles Morales, given who goes to that shop.
How about Miguel O'Hara, the futuristic Spider-Man?
Or
Miguel
Spider-Gwen.
Hmm?
Or
I just think his
Spider-Gwen, the female Spider-Man.
How do I
guess.
put this? They're kind of bald, I'll say that. They are skinheads.
What?
Skinheads?
Given my area, there's a good chance I'm going to deal with some racist motherfuckers, so I'm expecting it to just go poorly for me.
Okay. That was
Yeah.
random.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I need
My
to check
point is,
check my laundry.
they aren't gonna like Miles Morales for one certain reason. They aren't gonna like Miguel O'Hara for one certain reason, and they aren't gonna
See?
like Spider-Gwen for the same reason. Well,
Mm.
that's misogyny, not racism, but yeah.
I think I just get annoyed by the whole spider thing because it's like there's so many of them that I'm like, God damn, stop.
Hey, see, I'll be right back. I need to check my laundry.
Okay. Yeah, go and check on
Be
your
right
laundry.
back.
All right. I'm going to play a
All right.
commercial, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. God damn it. What the fuck are they running in back there? Anyway, I'm going to run a sponsor. See you in a bit. Okay, and then we're going to run another one.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
Woo. Anyway, so this is what my...
Second.
All right, so this is the drawing that I did. What do you guys think?
It's good, but is there anything symbolism or is it a reference to anything behind it?
It's kind of like bleed on me, you know.
Ah,
So like people tend to bleed on each other, which is fine, you know, in terms of like moral support, but sometimes they'll bleed on you, and sometimes it's not a good thing.
I like it.
Thank you.
Your art style is very unique.
Thank you.
And I say that in a positive way because I can't stand call arts and all the mainstream type of art that's going on in these days. It's so
Hey,
annoying.
fuck you.
No, it's just a preference.
Yeah.
I mean, with Christie's art, it's more raw, and I like it.
Yeah, people kind of like, it's funny, I was told that by a person, by somebody that, and I didn't take this the wrong way, I just thought it was kind of cool. When they said, you know, do people know that you're actually really nice because, you know, you draw really evil art? I'm like, what? Because I was just like, I don't think my art is that evil. I mean, I don't know. I don't draw like crazy, like psycho art or something.
It's like relatively sadistic, but it's not that bad.
I know.
I never got the idea that it's evil from you, but hey, I guess some people do, but hey, that's their problem.
Well, I just think it's kind of funny when people like say that stuff, like, oh, but I mean, like, you'll know the difference between psycho art, like truly like mentally disturbed art, and that's a pretty certain type of like symbolism or something, right? But there's like a difference between macabre art and like dark art, and then that. Oh, reminds me of Ringo spooky film. Hey, Jess Star, how's it going? Yeah. So, oh, by the way, thank you.
Hey, Jastar.
Is that somebody you know?
Yeah, he's probably why. I'm probably the reason why he's here.
Oh, dude. Hey, Jeff Star, how's it going? So, yeah, I decided to do that. I'm going to forward this to a friend of mine, see what he thinks about it, because I might post it, but I might not. I'm not really sure. But I think it's kind of cool in some way.
No, it's horrible.
Okay, 14-year-old.
Heyo.
16-year-old. Fuck
Oh, you act like you're 14, damn it.
Yes, I'm immature, I get it.
Oh, be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to send this to him. But yeah, one of my friends, like, I just want him to judge it and stuff and take a look at it. Heyo. Oh, is that from your fucking family, Vic?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? Yelling about I'm doing shit.
Right.
Who wants to hear another of Vic's embarrassing stories?
Sure.
I got my ass kicked over Spirit comic.
What's that?
The Spirit? Will Eisner?
I don't know what you said. What did you say?
The spirit, like Will Eisner.
Oh yeah, okay. What about him?
Well, you know Ebony White? Someone saw that character, and I got my ass kicked because I was reading it in public.
Why?
Because I needed to read it, and I forgot Ebony White existed.
But I'm confused at why somebody would kick your ass over it. I don't.
Do you know how racist that character is?
Oh, I haven't read The Spirit. I am familiar with The Spirit, but I don't. I've
Come
never read.
on, Mrs. Spirit. It's bad.
Well, it was written in old school, so yeah, they're gonna say some things.
Yeah. But there's a really bad stereotype, but do I deserve to get my ass kicked over it? No. Do I deserve to get my ass kicked over other stuff? Yeah. Was this karmic justice? Probably.
For reading a fucking comic book? I'm
Yeah.
confused. So you were reading The Spirit, you weren't doing anything, and the guy came up and kicked your ass.
Yeah.
Is there more to
pretty
this
much.
story?
The guy was already just looking for a reason to kick my ass, so
That's so freaking weird.
yeah.
That is very strange.
If you're looking for a reason to fight someone, you're gonna find it though, you know?
Well, yeah, that's a stupid reason, though.
Yeah. I've gotten into fights over dumber stuff.
That's because you're a kid. Kids get into dumb fucking fights.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Just Star saying you didn't deserve to get your ass kicked. Hope you're okay.
No, I did deserve to get my ass kicked. Just not for this.
That makes no sense.
I personally think violence or, kicking people, punching people, most of the time doesn't make sense in my head. But hey, that's just me. I'm not a very violent person.
I mean, to be fair, it's like this. If somebody's threatening you, okay. But if somebody's just by default, like, just going out of their way to be fucking crazy, it's like, all right.
Yeah, in defense and stuff like that, that's fine. But if somebody's like what Wick is saying, he's assaulted for just it doesn't make sense in my head. It's so stupid. But then
Well,
again,
yeah,
it's
a lot of
people.
shit. Yeah, a lot of shit people kind of overreact to. I've noticed lately. They go and start screaming and yelling about shit, and it's like, okay, you're not making the situation better. Oh, but it involves this. Yes, so screaming and yelling is not really what you should do at this point.
And you're not getting your point across to the person you're trying to argue with. And when you're going to start attacking somebody, you make yourself look more like a fool. From my perspective, that is.
I am a fool.
A fool or
Yeah,
a fool?
but are you a nice fool or a
No.
stupid fool? There's a lot of fools out there.
There's a lot of people that run their fucking mouth. I was sitting there talking with somebody, and I said, you know, what I do not get is that it's like, what I do not get, it's funny, you'll know somebody has gotten into a fight by how they talk versus how they haven't ever gotten into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that when they've actually gotten into physical fights, they don't talk a lot of shit. But with people that have never been in a fight, they'll say all sorts of stupid shit to kind of inflame the situation. Like, I will beat the fuck out of you and I will kill you and shit. And like, if you really had ever been in a fight, you don't really say shit like that to people.
Yep.
Just saying, because, the thing is, you're going to have to throw hands and, if you've ever been in fights, you don't really actually like being in them. And anybody that's saying, I like to fight, is usually a fucking dumbass that never got into one.
Basically. I mean, there's nothing productive with a fight, so
Usually fighting is like, get the fuck out of my face and leave me alone. And all other forms of communication were reasonable, and that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Almost got into a fight at a homecoming dance.
A what?
Hey, what?
At a homecoming dance.
Well, yeah, it's usually a stupid fucking reason to do that.
Why at the homecoming dance? Of all places.
There was this ginger kid that kept screaming the N-word at me.
What?
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And then he kept saying it, and then a black guy came up. And he pissed himself.
You should just respond with, well, you don't have a soul or something like that. Oh, well.
It's usually some fucking ginger kid always doing some stupid shit sometimes. Because over in my
They don't have souls. Come on. They don't have judgment. They don't even have souls.
Yeah.
They sound like tabby cats. Tabby cats are fucking stupid sometimes. Like, they're smart, but then they're stupid, too.
Making bad choices in a way.
Oh, yeah, like, so my friend Philip, his cat is a tabby, right? For example, he's a farm cat, and he has some common sense because he can go hunt and stuff, right? But at the same time, this fucking cat licked a cactus, and he had to pull the thorns out of his mouth. It's like, what the fuck makes you think that was a smart thing to do?
Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Come on. Make the joke. I don't think me or Chris is going to be offended, so please do. I'm curious. Oh.
You know, quiet.
Yeah.
I guess we can tell more cornfield jokes now. Sorry.
I'm kind of behaving because there are more people here, so...
I'm just kind of thinking that's funny, like with the fucking cornfield and shit. It's like, I wish all the bad things into the cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He needs to say something. Vic. I don't know why. Oh, it's probably his dog's going nuts again.
No, I had to run and grab some. I bet Christie's gonna absolutely hate what I'm working on.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a fan comic.
Okay.
Thought you hated fan art.
I don't like doing fan art. I kind of hate doing fan art, but I'm not like, oh, if you do fan art, you're an asshole. Don't say anything that will offend Christy. He's like laughing. It's like barely anything offends me, except if you're an asshole, then I don't fucking want to be around you, that kind of thing.
Don't call her Chrissy or you will get murdered.
Yeah, it was funny because like I was telling this one guy, and it was this guy that actually was pretty cool for a while, but then he just kept insisting on calling me Chrissy, so I just fucking kicked him off because it's like, dude, I don't like being called that name. Fuck off.
And that username, aggressively relaxing.
Actually, I know him. He's pretty cool.
That's funny.
Aggressively relaxing. I'm aggressively relaxing. God damn it.
Yeah, no hate. It's just I just saw it and it was funny to me.
I know.
I have a bad sense of humor.
Oh, it's okay. Remember how I sent you a bunch of other shit? That was pretty funny.
No, it's fine. I don't mind it.
Remember,
You were just
kids,
laughing at some of that shit, like how some people were like going, it's like I'm prettier than this person. It's like they were just doing stuff at office work. What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
There's
Who
so
the hell
much cringe
cares that
stuff.
you're? I
Hmm?
hate humanity.
Why?
Just stupid shit like that.
Well, they're just stupid people.
Yeah,
You need to filter the stupid people from the smart people, I guess.
Actually, most people kind of have a knowledge of what they're doing. It's just that the dumb people are the louder ones a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Want to hear what I've had to deal with since I've been, working a bit at my local comic shop?
What have you been doing?
You know those pick me ooh woo? People talk like that in public. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get some help or something.
But what makes them a pick-me? Because
Talking like
I've
that.
been called a pick-me for a long time because I am critical of a lot of I hate this, a lot of the LGBT stuff going on, and I'm that myself, and I'm being very critical. And when people see I have criticism of something, I'm being called a pick-me or something else that is like in that same category. So I'm just curious. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Because-
trying to. I don't know how to explain it,
No, it's fine. I get it.
but how do I put this? Kathy, you are 40 years old. Don't come in here talking like that. You are a grown-ass woman doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, what the hell?
What the?
In case you wonder what is that particular sound, it's a coyote.
Oh, I didn't know if it was you or fucking Vic.
I thought it was a dog.
They are kind of doggy.
Coyotes are just objectively worse dogs.
In the words of Robert Williams, coyotes are like dogs on crack.
This is why I'm so glad I have cats, because they're so silent. But goddammit, they keep ruining my furniture. So that's the downside.
Remember that cat I
Yeah.
talked about, rushing up on me whenever I tried to leave the house? It's
What do you mean
still
by
doing that, but now it whines to go outside. And if I don't let it and try and go outside like an hour later, it will fuck up my hand. And it always goes for my left hand, so I can't do anything for days.
Maybe it just
I'm
hate-
left-handed for context.
By the
Oh,
way, I
that-
like that drawing. See,
That's
Oh, thank
evil
you.
if you're left-handed. Oh my god, that's evil.
Maybe he senses the devil in you. That's
I'm
why
just
he
kidding, by the way.
Maybe he senses the devil in you. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a he, it's a she. And
Well,
she
even
is
worse.
the devil herself.
Me like doggo. Let me find my fat ass black bitch. Hold on, cat. Oh,
But,
here's the fuck.
Ink.
Here's my fuck.
was it
Oh,
Prismer
kitty.
that-
Hey, buddy.
It's
Why are you playing
Kitty
your-
cam.
it's spam.
Yeah, look, see? He looks all
Oh.
pissed and pick him up on his terms.
Oh, it's an orange cat.
What? Why are you
You
being a
don't-
bitch? Come here.
Don't like the attention, I guess.
No, it's just like this. He just wants it like this. He's an awkward little bastard.
Mhm.
I'm gonna mute because if they whine again, I'm gonna make some border collie stew.
Okay. Yeah, so here, I'll go ahead. This is like, and then he'll
Big
grab like the fucking chair so I can do this, and he'll be all mad. He's like, what the fuck? How come you're not holding me anymore? But he'll like pin me to the chair. You better not fucking hit me with your tail, or I'll push you off the chair.
He's so
He's a
cute.
lovely cat. He's just sometimes a dumb fuck. See, like they say baby cats share one brain cell, so it's like they're kind of like very smart, but then they're very stupid at the same time. They make poor decisions.
This is
He's
why I
all
like
glaring at my
cats.
ass now because he knows what I fucking said.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like glaring at me hardcore.
Hey, Spam. You recognize me, Spam?
Oh, he looks pissed. He's like, he's mean mugging my ass. It's great.
Looks like an old dude.
And he's sitting on fucking one of the sketch covers I'm doing for Amazing Las Vegas. So if you want my cat's butthole to touch your thing, it probably already happened. So you're getting extra free. He likes cats too. Yeah, Jestar. Jestar, I'm not ignoring you. We're just like getting that. Yeah, I had that too. The waitress, I ordered food and said, "Oh, sorry, we out that sad emoji face." Right?
I'm
Yeah,
so
right.
glad that you're here, Jester, because I see you a lot on Twitter liking the shit that I post.
Oh yeah, I do that silently though. I don't like try to get into like fucking debate with like people online because that annoys me.
That's fine, because I like the attention in a way, because I like to bark back at people in a way. But oh well, it's Twitter. It is what it is.
Well, people go,
what it
it's a
is.
terrible like fucking pile of shit land. It's like, well, only if you go to like the places where they're acting like piles of shit. For the most part, I advertise my shit and leave. I don't try to get into like these public discussions with people because like a lot of the times it's a lot of sniping at each other and I don't like that. But I do like putting shit out there that's good.
Leave it to people like me. I don't mind it.
Well, you could be just a bitch, but that's it. But that's okay.
Well, I am in a way, so again, I don't mind.
True.
Yeah.
I never make comments myself. I only retweet people's stuff if it's in any way political, because I'm a bitch.
Welcome
Everybody
to the
gets
club.
bitch when it comes to political shit. Whoa. I'm trying to go for the neon shit. I think it was working.
I fucked up my turtle.
How'd you fuck up your turtle?
What the hell happened? Did you do the same thing what Super Mario did?
Did you fuck up your turtle? Did it get turtle herpes?
What the fuck is turtle?
Google that shit. Turtle herpes.
Is it something
You will be warned.
Is it something I should open in a private tab?
I mean, it's just turtle herpes. You can just look it up. It's actually what turtles get. It's amazing what happens.
Oh, like the
Oh, God,
Tasmanian
no.
devil
Don't look it up.
cancer. Turtle.
Don't. Well, okay.
Oh, did you look that up, Prismatics?
No, I'm just warning you for no other reasons.
I don't know
What the?
No, you need to Google that shit too, Prismatics. You're gonna need to do that too.
I just looked it up and yeah. Okay. See?
There's one where where the poor turtle's bleeding.
Yeah, it's like weird. You pick a turtle up and there's like sheet of herpes, and you're like, why? And I'm like, I don't know why that just happened. Your art sound reminds me of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yeah, people. I don't know. I've never had it compared to that. I've had it compared to other things. I don't know.
One thing for sure, turtle biology is weird. Even its evolution is super weird.
I think just turtles are just weird creatures in general.
I thought turtles mutated, not evolved.
Ha ha ha.
And
I made a funny.
And since we're talking about animal herpes for some reason, it reminds me of koalas in Australia. I think they have herpes. I believe.
Koalas have chlamydia, they say.
Oh, chlamydia. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, so remember, kids,
get that shit
Thank
too.
you.
don't touch koalas.
Well, that's not the same type of chlamydia you would get, I don't think. But If you touch armadillos,
Hopefully.
you will get leprosy. Apparently, that's
Yeah.
what
What
they're
the?
infected. Yeah, that armadillos fucking get leprosy.
Also known as
Listen,
Hansen disease.
Well, they get
Let-
leprosy. They get
So
leprosy.
yes, stick with cats and dogs and maybe goldfish as animals that you
I
can
thought
use as pets
leprosy
and
was
nobody else.
one of those things that they made up for the Bible or something.
No, it's an actual fucking disease.
Mhm. It's actual nasty disease, but
It's
I
pretty
think
much
it's
eradicated
what's-
from the first world.
it was so nasty. They even made a colony for people who suffer from leprosy or
I
Hansen
definitely
disease.
offended someone by saying made up for the Bible.
What?
I definitely offended someone saying made it up for the Bible.
I don't know if I don't know.
Mm-mm.
That just shows you needed to learn something.
Every day.
Yes.
And it's in this day and age it's easy to offend anybody. So
I come to
Someone-
wonder if like half the people that get offended will fucking have aneurysms by the time they're like 35.
My mom just busted into my room saying turtle, turtle. So I think she looked at what I just searched.
oh,
I'm
you
not
poor
joking.
mom. You poor mom.
Yeah.
Sheet of herpes, turtle herpes.
What the? What about Tasmanian devils where they can rub their cancer on other Tasmanian devils?
I don't know if they can do that. Can they? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a transmittable cancer. It's the only example of that.
It's like, I hate you. I'll give you cancer.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It sounds like a evil superpower. I give you cancer. Sorry for laughing, but oh my god.
Christie, shouldn't you be offended?
Why?
Didn't you have?
No, I didn't have I didn't have cancer itself. I had a precancerous condition.
Do you have any updates on the person who was whining about not getting put on a shirt?
Which one was that?
I don't remember.
Because I was like kind of confused.
Can't recall.
I can't recall. I'm like, what are you
I
talking
can't.
about?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm on top.
Yeah. Well, you just have that little goat fucker right there. Sorry, not a literal goat fucker, but you got a goat fucker up there.
I guess.
Man.
Why a goat for your avatar? Why a goat?
Well, this is actually a video game character from a game called Don't Start Together, and I like him. And then they had the
Oh.
rave in the background, so yeah, self-explainable, I guess. So there's nothing behind it in a way. It's just
nothing
what it
deep.
is. It's something I choose. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but people call me a damn gold furry for it. But I try to explain to me it's from a game. Oh well. It doesn't
Would they call
matter.
you a goat fairy?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm a furry, I guess.
Okay.
Abracadabra. Ding.
Oh, shut up.
Are you actually a furry? Because
No,
I will fight you.
I'm not. I think they're degenerate people in a way. I don't mind it as long as they're having.
As
their
long as you
furry
aren't
tendencies
fucking
for
like an
themselves.
actual animal, I'm fine with whatever you want to do.
You mean the normal furries? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't call them normal, but like, as long as you aren't fucking like an actual goat, like, I don't
Well, yeah,
really
most of
give
them
a
actually
fuck.
don't do
It's
that
not.
shit.
Yeah, it's not my business.
Well,
Yeah, most of them don't do that
still-
shit. It's usually like people that just At first it was weird because they were like kind of like when I first heard of furries, it's like okay, they dressed in suits and stuff, and you have to understand like the shows that came out were like CSI or like the parts of the internet that came out were like the really gnarly parts of the internet. That's how you
The
noticed it.
dark web.
No, it wasn't the dark web. Anyway, no.
That-
So what ended up happening was is that these fuckers would come out, but it was kind of weird because they were sort of like prison gay. It was weird because they were straight guys, but they would draw like dicks on everything. And then they
Oh,
would
you
have
mean
guys that would dress up in fursuits, but then they'd have like G-strings and thongs on top of the fursuit. And they were male characters, but then they would like do all these strip teases for them, and it was like very explicit. Like they were rubbing up on these guys, and the guys were loving it. I'm like, I don't think you guys are really quite as straight as you think you are, you know? But it was sort of weird.
yeah? If you say you're gay for the stay in prison, here's what you are. You are a closeted bisexual.
Well, I think I wouldn't count prison so much because prison is kind of full of violent fuckers that are really otherwise maladjusted. They kind of have to take what they can get. So they kind of, and if you have a lot of people that are very like violent, the tendency tends to go towards sexual assault and other shit. So
and
I don't know if I,
Remember, kids, pedos aren't people.
yeah, they
Well,
don't
there are
get.
people, but there are people who deserve punishment in my head, I guess.
No, they're creatures. They're monsters.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And
a monster in people's clothing.
Well, they're pieces of shit, basically.
yeah,
Mm.
like the teacher that got fired.
Yeah, that's really creepy that he was doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy that, me saying something managed to get something rolling, though.
Uh-huh.
Let's be honest. You've talked to me. I have no future, let's be honest. So,
Something
now I
funny
can-
come up. Harry Potter's Dumbledore brother also liked goats, but not in a nasty way.
That would be bad if he did it in a nasty way.
no, that sounds pretty bad.
Actually, there was this one
Bad
game.
influence.
There was this one game called Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist. And what was even funnier was is that okay, so there's a brothel in there, and then like he's like it's like basically one of the sheep is like a hooker, right? And
fuck?
when you try to touch, like you can like touch or look at things or mix things, right? In the game, it was point and click. And if you try to touch the sheep, it goes like bad boy.
The fuck?
Like bad boy. And I'm like, damn.
I
mean,
need
like,
to
you
go
fucking-
to church.
Because it was supposed to be like in a mining town, because around on the West Coast, like we were known to in the boom towns in the Western era, it was more of like gold rush and shit. So it was kind of funny. So you had these like towns that would pop up for silver and for gold, mostly gold, like California Gold Rush. That's where I'm at, California. And it's funny because it's like, so these mini towns would pop up and then you'd have these brothels like pop up too. And yeah, so they were talking about Course Gold. That's where Sierra Games was at. And that's the maker of the game. That's the maker of Freddy Farkas. And there you go. So it was Course Gold in the 1800s or something. So Freddy Farkas, Frontier Pharmacist, and he used to be the fastest gun in the West. And he ended up being the person that was going to go and he ended up being the person that was going to save Course Gold, but he was like the fastest gun, but he got part of his ears shot off. So he quit and just became a pharmacist. So you get to go and like, they were trying to get rid of the people in the town. Like, oh, we're going to go and kill this or that, or like, we're going to make the horses fart so that you have to leave because the town got that noxious and everything. And it's all part of the evil oil companies. It was like a really funny, like fucking storyline because it was ridiculous.
It reminds me of one time when I was in high school. I made up a really nasty sci-fi story about a detective to try to investigate what the heck's going on. And turns out the guy took that some sort of drug and turned into a ghost spider.
What is this? One of the Spider-Man thing?
No, not really. It's some made up story I wrote when I was in high school.
Oh, that's different then.
I think the
Yeah.
best thing I wrote when I was in high school was just me and my friends messing around. I say when I was in high school, like I'm not still in high school and just
I want to kind
a
of like.
year behind because I got fucked over.
Mm. Understood.
But me and my friends were just messing around and started writing about a bong as a spaceship for some reason because haha, we think that's funny or immature.
A bong.
A bong spaceship, yes.
Space bong. And when you get high, we never come down.
Well, you live like fucking near Amsterdam, kind of. So there you go.
No one can hear you cough in space.
They had another movie that's for some reason I don't know why the fuck they had it, but I'm not going to repeat the name here. But my friends and I were like, "What?" when we found it.
Put it in the private chat.
Bad.
For some reason that drawing reminds me of an updated version costume of Jubilee.
There you go.
I was.
That's what it was. I saw that. I was like, "What?" We were looking at that. And we're like, "That exists?" And then we took a look.
That sounds like a background parody show in Boondocks or something.
It was very weird. They worship the giant butthole, and it was a very strange movie. It was from Germany.
The Booty Warrior.
Of course, it was from Germany.
Yeah. Like if you do a search for it, I'm not going to say you should, Vic, but you know the other adults in the room should.
I don't think I'm gonna.
I looked it up.
Fun fact: Mozart
an
was
actual
also
movie.
into.
But
Fun
it's like
fact:
literally that
Mozart
same type
also
of
into
thing.
butt jokes.
Fun fact: I kicked a German's ass.
Why?
Have I? I feel like I've told this story on the network 1,000 times.
Well, you can say it one more time, I guess.
Okay.
Mm.
So this German exchange student grabs me from behind. I think he's trying to walk up on me. I'm not in the mood that day. So I just swing around with all my body weight and manage to actually hit him. But I hurt myself more than I hurt him. Well, not more than I hurt him, because, well, he hit the floor. Because I didn't punch him right. You know, like the little bone on the side of your wrist?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh, you
what
mean
hit him. Just
that
directly
part?
in the eye. Yeah.
So you just nicked him, basically.
Oh, no, he had a black eye for 2 months.
Oh.
Granted,
For 2
it
months.
would.
Ooh.
Oh, guess who's here? Come here.
Pops.
Ink?
Oh, cats.
Ink!
Slap her in the face with your tail.
No, give her hugs.
I know.
like
I
my
think
cats.
she gore dances me in the stomach. That's a little different. Come here, my big bitch. Look at you. Oh, you're fat as fuck.
That Garfield
What's up,
look.
Ink?
Oh. She's actually all muscle though. She's not really fat. She's just muscular. She beats the shit out of
Jim.
I got a fat ass dog.
Ink went to gym.
Aww.
and had lots and lots of proteins.
Really? Did you have lots and lots of proteins? Quentin, how did you have lots and lots of proteins?
Protein
Not gonna get
shakes.
that. That even sounds worse.
I mean, not the ones that you simply scoop it up and mix it. No, that's for suckers.
The pre-mixed.
Like Mr. T.
Oh,
She's not fat. She's just big boned.
I found the 90s Mr. T comic at my shop when I was working there. And my immediate reaction was just to slam it on the table and say, "It's a crack, baby fool."
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's a crap, baby fool. Yeah, I remember that. I read that piece from Wizard magazine. They made an article about it. It's a crack, baby fool.
I know it because of cartoonist kayfabe, because that's where I get most of my information at this point.
Demon Bitch. Now I'm gonna do another Demon Bitch.
Oh, goody, goody.
I'll have to think about what the... Talk about a story about your life and I'll draw it. Vic.
Beating the shit out of a German. Let's see. A
Demon Bitch
meth lab exploding. Exploding a few. Oh, no, that wouldn't. Trying to think. Do I have any good stories I can remember?
It's up to you.
Well, it's from your memory, so hopefully, I guess.
Draw a cop tasing her or something.
Oh, I sometimes think about other people getting tased and it's pretty funny.
Police brutality,
No, they're doing something stupid to warrant that.
No, I've just seen people like get tased in the ass for walking past police and, not looking quite right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is why I call cops pigs.
Oh.
But
no, I'm just thinking of the
no
ones
way
that I
made
see
a
on
song.
body cam footage.
Let's see. My neighbor threatened to kick my ass when I was 6 riding my bicycle in the road.
Wow.
What's another half? I'm trying to think of mildly funny stories because I've ran out of like the big ticket items. I've already told all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go on a longboard in shorts and flip-flops trying to do a kickflip, and I ripped my leg open.
Ouch.
That's actually epic. I'm talking about Demon Bitch, who's a piece of shit.
I
Demon
don't
Bitch
know.
versus Egg Lady. The final showdown.
Just have her like go to a skate park and get shit broken over her head.
That's not really good.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of anything. I don't have any more stories of me getting my ass kicked or of me getting. Pretty much all of my funny stories are me getting my ass kicked.
General commonality.
Yeah. I get my ass kicked a lot.
Explains things.
Fuck off.
You can
I'm just
make
being
a
an
German
asshole.
like Hitler, and I'm German, so it's call free to give yourself a 6-pack.
So I wonder if this is going to go reduce my visualization because somebody said that word. It's like, this is stupid that they say that. Let's see here. I'll probably think of something.
BRB.
Somebody actually
Okay.
put fingernail glue in their hair to glue stuff to their ornaments to their hair, but little they know that fingernail glue is crazy glue. That's not good for your hair.
Fingernail
No.
glue is crazy glue.
Oh, it is, yeah, fingernail glue.
Yeah.
It's crazy glue.
It's basically crazy glue, but with beauty.
Like, I can't put any sort of chemical in my hair at this point.
Because you
I can't.
fucking fucked it up with a bunch of fucking dye jobs and bleach.
No, I can't do anything to my hair. I can't comb it. I can't dye it.
It's a mess.
I gotta like find a better religion or something.
You can't wash your hair?
I can wash my hair. I can't comb it.
Mhm.
You can't comb it.
Yeah, so I can't use a comb. So the only sort of thing I have to keep it from, matting is just, rapidly ripping through every curl in my hair with my hands.
What about the brush?
Yeah, that's a good question. What about the brush?
It's the same thing.
Have
We
you
have to.
tried
We have to analyze this. We really have to.
conditioner?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. First shampoo, and then afterwards a conditioner, and afterwards
No conditioner.
I'm sorry, but Christy, what the heck are you drawing?
I'm drawing Demon Bitch.
Oh, good.
I'm just doing the thing where she's like, they tell her to like pick a number, they take a number and wait your turn. She says, "I'm too beautiful. You're hating on me."
I was just returning and I saw that sack, and then suddenly I didn't know what I
You saw
was
that
watching.
sack.
Yeah, I know.
Like
My
Demon
mind
Bitch is a
was,
fucking sack. Like Demon Bitch is a
that.
fucking sack.
But I can see it now. I can.
Yeah. You're like, what's a sack?
Yeah, I know. My mind got a bit.
hairy sack.
It went into a direction I didn't want it in a way, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
There's
Let's see.
one episode from Beavis and Butthead called Phone
Phoner.
Phone prank call. So what they did in one episode, the Beavis and Butthead finally got the first phone book. So they flipped the pages to try to call random people. After skimming through the pages, there's one guy goes by the name Sack, Harry. So technically, his full name is Harry Sack.
Oh, that's nice.
So they decided to prank call the guy.
Wait, he prank called the guy about the hairy sack?
The guy goes by the name Harry Sack, as in S-A-C, not S-A-C-K.
I was expecting like Harry Sacks, like SACCS.
Well, I knew a kid named Zach Dick. And apparently they made a joke around school like his dad's name was Harry. And I'm like, I don't know if that was true, but that was pretty bad. His last name
What
was
if it?
What's his last name?
Dick.
Imagine your first name being Richard and your last name being Dick.
Well, that's
Dick
why they
Dick.
said like, yeah, it's
That'd
like
be
Dick.
beautiful. What up,
And then it'd
double
be like-
dick?
Yeah, you'd be like a dick, like the fucking. I guess it's African or something, or
Yeah.
it's like
It's an African antelope, about the size of a
it's like
small
tiny.
dog.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like- and they're called
Dick
dick.
Dick.
Yeah,
But it
Dick.
spells with D-I-K. D-I-K. Similar spelling in Dutch word meaning thick or fat.
But I need an explanation. Why is Richard, shortened to Dick?
Because
Like a
like
nickname.
the thing, you know how
Why?
they have like
Why not
USA.
Rich? That sounds more
well, like
normal in my
okay, it's
head.
like a,
Oh,
As a
that's why
Norwegian, I
Rich
don't know.
is such a dick.
yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like William is Billy, you know, like Billy is like
Dick,
kind of the
dick,
nickname,
Dewey.
which is weird. I don't know why either, but like in America, it's I'm not speaking for everywhere else, but English speaking countries, as far as I know, William you be called Billy, and then so Richard, it's like your Dick. I'm like, how is your name fucking Dick from Richard? I don't get that, but okay. So it's just a shortening. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. There's some names that are weird like that.
Well, there was some explanation
That's
from one of the YouTube
interesting.
video. I think it's from Today I Found Out. So that's the name of the video.
I'm Dick, Dick, Dewey.
Dick, Dick.
Dick, Dick.
So too bad Demon Bitch is too late to get in line for this shit.
Number
Demon Dick, Dick.
69.
Why not do
Sex
420?
jokes. Actually, there was this jest star. I did have this character named Hobo Hitler. And what happened was it was actually from real life. So I was downtown. We walked by this, like my friend and I, we walked by this dude, right? And he actually looked like somebody I had dated, but it looked like they hit the skids. But I know it's not that person because that person's actually dead now. So that's how I know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it adds like a lot to it. So the person was a piece of shit anyway, so forget it. But don't feel bad for him. But anyway, so what ended up happening was that so my friend and I, we walked by and they said, "Hey, what language are you guys speaking?" And we're like, "Okay, whatever." We ignored him, right? And then all of a sudden my friend stopped and we're like, well, that was interesting. And I looked at him, I said, "What?" Because I didn't hear what the guy said, because I tend to ignore bums on the street, especially in downtown LA. And he just said, like, "You guys must be Jews." And I told my friend Rose that he's Jewish, and she said Hobo Hitler. So I made this whole storyline about Hobo Hitler.
Hobo Hitler.
Like he's actually Hitler, but the thing is that if you actually look at Hitler, he was a bum before he actually got elevated. They just picked him off the street or anything.
Hitler's a bitch.
No, but this is even better. So they say Hitler actually didn't die, but what ended up happening, it was a super secret project. So he made a deal with the devil so that he would go and be immortal, right? So one of the things was that he had to get a blood of a Jewish person. But the thing is that the Jewish religion is passed through matrilineally, right? Through the mother. You know, like if your mom's Jewish, you are automatically Jewish, right? So this is what ended up happening. So when they drained the blood, it was from a Jewish man, not from a Jewish woman or something like that. And so when they served the devil that, the devil got mad, but he kept his bargain. But the thing is that you could kick the shit out of Hitler, but he would still remain alive and young. So they actually made him into the Untermensch, the Ubermensch, which is the blonde hair, blue eyed thing. But he was such an asshole. And since they didn't tell anybody about the secret project, so he immigrates somehow to America, he escapes to America and tries to join the American Nazi Party. And he can't because he's such a dick. And since they don't recognize him, then he just basically is like some fucking janitor and he never rises through the ranks. And then he becomes a bum. And then he goes out. And since he's immortal now because of the deal with the devil, now he's in a neighborhood. And this was during the Rodney King riots. So he's in a black neighborhood and obviously he says a bunch of shit and they kick the shit out of him. So now he just pushes the shopping cart and he's mad, but he can't say racist shit anymore because he gets the shit kicked out of him. Because the cops thought people thought he would die or something, but it turned out that he didn't die. So
what was the race of the other person you were walking with?
Oh, my friend just was like, "What the fuck?" You know, he's just like, "Whoa, what?" You know.
Was he white, Asian, or
what?
What was his race?
Oh, he was white.
Okay, maybe. What the? I'm still confused.
Yeah, it was like we were just walking down the street, and then he we ignored him because obviously he was going to lead into like, "Will you spare $1 or something?" and we ignored him because there's a lot of like if you ever go into downtown
Oh, so
the
it was
people are
a
fucked up.
cheap stereotype.
Yeah, it's like you guys must be Jews. I'm like, what? Because we ignored him. It's like we're not fucking talking to you.
What could have been equally as funny to clap back with?
I think we just left it there. Like, okay, buddy. I mean, I guess I should have thought of Hobo Hitler, but you know, we were already inside.
Hobo Hitler.
But yeah, my friend Rose said Hobo Hitler, and we were laughing. So we made up this whole story about Hobo Hitler.
It makes me laugh. That's. Oh, it's funny.
Oh yeah, so it's like, yeah, it was just weird that it happened that way. Just like because it was so random what he said. It was just like he could have yelled any insult, but he started saying shit like that. We're like, it's like, well,
My
that's why you're
intent-
homeless, buddy.
Fun fact: he has only one nut.
Ew. Dumbledore
Yeah,
said.
he-
Oh
My
God, guess what?
intent.
Hitler being a hobo knows that now, and he just looks like some nondescript, like tall, blonde, blue-eyed
Here.
dude. We were just laughing.
Mine cardboard box.
Hmm?
Mine,
Wow.
hobo hotel, homeless hotel.
Hobo.
Mine cardboard.
Mine crack pipe.
Mine can't.
Okay.
Mine can't.
Mine crop.
It is weird. how
Mine
he-
asshole.
No, mine can't.
Oh,
I actually did
Mine
read it because I was just curious to see what was the big fucking deal about it, and I read it, and after like 5 pages, I'm like, wow, this is the most stupid shit I've ever read. I don't think I ever want to look at this ever again.
I'd try and buy
That
it
book was that
to
dumb.
make. I'd try and buy it to make fun of it, but if you look at me and see me reading this, you're gonna kick my ass, and I would do the same thing.
I don't know. I just think it's stupid kicking people's asses over reading anything. I just wanted to take a look at it, just like, okay, what's the big deal? What started World War II? And I read this, it's like, this is it? Fuck you guys. I just like, because it was just like a stupid book. The guy wasn't even engaging. It's like the first 5 pages. I'm going to bitch about every single fucking thing in my life that's like not going right. And how everybody sucks.
Bitch and moan and blame it on the Jews and.
I didn't think I went that far. I didn't get that far. He just started rambling, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. Peace.
So he was a proto SJW,
He was
technically.
a dipshit.
Oh, that's an old term. SJW.
SJW.
It's been a long time since I heard that term.
I'm an SJW.
It's also Justice Warrior. Ooh.
I'm a keyboard warrior, people.
I like it when those people erupt into like threats of violence because it's just funny. It's like, what? Okay.
What are you gonna do? Wait, never mind.
Like number
I think
2, they're like always accusing everybody else of like being horrible and unsafe, and then the moment like you argue with them or they get angry, it's like majority of the time they'll start being very condescending, and then past a certain point they'll erupt into violence, and you're like,
go ahead, dox me and get a pipe bomb, you bitch.
well, let's not go that escalating, but let me, it's like, yeah, I'll put a link in the background just to give you an example.
I'm just saying you aren't gonna do shit, you know? Go ahead, try for it. You aren't gonna do anything.
Here you go.
Be right back. I'm gonna check my laundry.
I put it in
See
the
if it's
back.
already done.
We won't say names. I just found it, and I was like, oh yeah, this one.
See? Into comics.
Like you
right
know, I have, you know, my opinions about comics gay. I don't agree with it much. But threatening to kick someone's ass over having a different opinion, that's not.
It's stupid. It's
well, no one was
thicker
involved.
skin. That's what I'm thinking. Ugh.
Well, I was also saying like that person wasn't even involved in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm like, why are you all of a sudden doing that? You know?
I'm gonna kick your ass. What?
Yeah.
Why? Just don't order the fucking book. If
Exactly.
you're that upset about it,
'Cause some
don't.
people gotta people that way.
Yeah, like, I make fun of stuff like that. I don't threaten to. If I disagree with something, I'm gonna make jokes about it.
I mean, there are times I just like don't want to fucking like talk about it, or there's things that irritate me, but it's like when some people just do that type of shit, it's stupid.
Oh, you're sounding like an SJW there, eh?
Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly.
Wait, you were running your mouth? What?
What?
I'm confused.
So am I.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Oh, SJW is old. They call themselves LGBT. I'm not gonna get into that fight. I have no dog in that fight. Gonna leave it as it is.
But that's the thing. It's better to leave certain fights to let them just die on their own. That's the
As
thing.
long as there's consent, I don't give a rat's ass. Thank you and good night.
I'm also
That's
gonna
a. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. What?
That's a controversial stance where I live.
Why?
Because on one side of me, you got bumpkins, and on the other side, you have people who, I don't know how to explain it. People are stupid.
And
See, I
that's the
never like
thing.
doing that because then you absolve them of responsibility. I've never been a fan of that just because it's like people are stupid. It's like then you're kind of giving an excuse to be stupid. It's like, no, that was stupid of you to do. You're a fucking jerk. Stop it.
God damn you, Christie 69.
God damn you!
I am
just
mature.
watching
I'm a
this.
mature human being.
I know, but I'm just laughing my ass off just watching
No,
you
I know.
going.
You're like, God damn you. Like, I'm just doing it like really quietly. And it's like, God damn you. Why'd you do that?
It's funny to me in a way, but
Do you know if
but
there's
also
any...
seeing the 69 pop up on my screen, that's interesting.
You know
Oh,
if there's
excuse me.
anything special happening on the Madness Network tomorrow?
Not off the top of my head. Pops would
It's
probably know.
420. What the fuck do you mean if there's nothing going on?
I don't smoke weed. Sorry.
You son of a fuck.
I don't really care about weed that much. Amazing. I'm in a state which allows it, but I'm like, I really don't care about it.
How dare you?
Don't go fully Greta Thunberg, please.
Who's Greta Thunberg?
Thunberg, you haven't heard of her? Oh God, have you
I
heard of her,
have.
Christy?
I just don't really care. The Earth's already screwed. I'm
Well, I
not
just,
doing
I,
any. I'm not doing anything to further hurt it, but I ain't got the funds to help shit.
Well, she's a funny character, well, person, I guess. And I can
What are
say
your
that
thoughts on Andrew Tate?
I kind of don't care about him. I don't even know who the fucker was until he got arrested, and then I saw him. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, some guy.
I'm an alpha male.
I don't care.
I'm kind of like, it's like that guy wasn't important to me until like he got arrested, and even then, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I kind of just don't care about that motherfucker, really.
Yeah, I don't really care, but I like to act like an Andrew Tate stan because it's because I know people who are legitimately are, and fucking with them is awesome because it's so easy.
Well, I understand the part with focusing on men's, perspective, but still, he's
Uh,
no,
he a bitch. Yeah.
he is
He's just
weird.
not somebody that's. He just
I
looks like
don't
he's.
care.
Yeah, he kind
He
of does.
doesn't. Oh, sorry.
He just doesn't seem like he's kind of anybody worth that I would really be interested in getting to know or anything. I just think it's funny because it's like I started making fun of sometimes I'll say shit, not necessarily about Andrew Tate, but in general. I'll say like, "Oh my god, he looks like a total and utter fucking Chad." I love this because it's just like making fun of that, but I don't like gravitate and just call people Chads and shit. Andrew Tate is loved by 10-year-old boys on TikTok. He just looks like a fucking douche. As they often go through lots of names, alt-right, far-right, fascist, communist, and always the left, right and left fighting its wisest. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass.
And especially with the red pill community, because they're kind of clawing themselves into the message that he's saying, because it's so weird.
Here's the best thing to do when dealing with people like that. A lot of them are like, that's against haram if you show them anything relatively revealing of something. So I will just search up, wait, what did I search up last?
Who knows?
To fuck with them, oh no, I opened up a comic that had a swimsuit pinup, and they started freaking out. That's against her. Just don't be a bitch. Just honestly, people.
Sometimes people are kind of stupid. Like sometimes just like majority of the time, just fucking turn it off and walk away. Like you don't fucking need to deal with it. Like I kind of think that people generally like they've had it so good that they just fucking bitch about fucking everything. And it's like, all right, shut up already.
Yeah, I walked 4 miles uphill both. I walked 20 miles uphill both ways to school and back. And now you little pissants, it's an equal spectrum, You've got people acting like their lives have been the hardest shit ever. And then people who have something hard going on but have to deal with assholes that are just, hardship one-upping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your dad died? At least you had a dad. I was adopted. I was a sperm donor, baby. People doing shit like that pisses me off.
Oh, you mean my pain is more than yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually that shit went around. It's like, oh, you have problems. Great, fuck off. You don't get to be an asshole.
I hate that type of bullshit because if I'm going to go into that route, then I can actually make, these people feel more.
I'm an autistic
Bad about
empath.
themselves because I have experienced enough in my life when it comes to my losses and death. So I don't. I care about it, but I don't want to, use it as a how should
crutch.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's so annoying to me. Holy hell.
I've had shit happen. I do my best to work on it and not be an asshole about it. That's all you can do. Well, you shouldn't be trying to not be an asshole. You should just not be an asshole, but at least try not to be one,
Sounds very simple and easy.
Yeah, sometimes people kind of like, it's like I'm all about like expressing your emotion, and I think we do this weird thing. It's like, oh, you have emotion, you're stupid, but then it's like, let me act like the spoiled, like totally act spoiled, and totally not be disciplined in my emotions. It's like, well, wait a minute. So you're fucking calling me stupid for like having emotions and crying or something. But when it comes to you, you can act as undisciplined and as shitty as possible. All right, fuck you.
The only
Yep.
acceptable emotion is anger, kids.
I don't think so.
I'm making I guess that's a joke most people don't get. You ever deal with old white people?
All
You're
the
in
time.
California, of course you do.
Yeah.
Well,
No-
I am an older white people, so yeah.
But you know what I mean. Like the only emotion they can show is anger, and then as soon as someone, claps back at them, it's just, what is wanting pity called?
I think that depends on the person, because I work with elderly people and they're white, so well, a lot of them are very different when it comes to, well, yeah,
American
how they're
white
reacting.
people are
Yeah,
worse than any others. You've got to know that, though.
yeah, but I'm not American.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
speaking
what
from
my
a
point.
European perspective. But I understand what you're meaning. I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like people over there have common sense.
No,
They have more common sense. We eat
to a
ourselves to
certain
death.
degree, I will agree. Yeah, to a certain degree.
Americans are
kinda like-
fat dumbasses. Yes.
I don't know. I'm kind of like thinking that a lot of people like fucking go into their own little clubs and they act fucking stupid and they call everybody else stupid. And I'm like, okay, well, that was smart of you. You all have your problems, whatever. That's my take on everything. That's why I'm kind of laughing, like when some of them, because like in California, you think, oh, it's better. It's like, no, well, they have their problems too. Like the racism is
In
kind of different over there.
California.
I
California
personally
is
think people can
interesting.
do whatever they want, and
California is this. It's funny because it's like you have a lot of progressive people, but a lot of them are kind of
Mhm.
a lot of them it's interesting. I'm not trying to say that because I have a lot of friends that are progressive, but I'm going to say this. There's that condescending white liberal shit going on. And it's like, oh, let me go and talk to you in a way that is like, oh, well, you're not really a human being because you're a person of color and I want to relate to you, but I don't want to piss you off. And it's like, this is annoying, but you need my help. No, I fucking don't. Go away, you know? That's the
Oh,
shit.
like have you ever seen like just a random white dude go up to some random black guy they've never had seen or had any interaction with and just raise up, the black power fist and go, I stand with you, man.
Yeah, I've seen some of that shit. I mean, I've seen other shit like that too. And it's like,
You do that around here, you're dead.
it's just stupid. It's stupid on a lot of levels because like I was kind of neutral about the whole BLM thing. And then I got pissed at them because they were saying shit like, oh, well, no Asians' lives matter until all black ones do. And I'm like, fuck you. They were saying shit like that.
Remember, kids, stop Asian hate and Black Lives Matter deserve equal amounts of they're equally as important.
Well, no, the
As
funny thing is that they
movements.
bought fucking 4 houses with millions of dollars. That's what BLM did.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm just kind of like, okay, well, fuck you guys. You know.
Well, and the thing is, I have a huge problem with when people are going to say, "Oh, you're gay or you're trans or bisexual," because I'm in that group, and all these people that don't speak for me,
Mm.
they don't at all, because I don't see people that way. I
Yeah,
don't
like
judge people based on how they are. The same with Christie, or people who are black, who are BLM supporters. I don't judge people like that. I really don't, and I don't want to judge people like that. So I
Yeah,
have huge problem with how America. This again, this is from a European perspective. I have a huge problem with how this is evolving because I can't stand it.
Well, it's funny because like I've traveled to other countries, right? I've traveled to Eastern Europe. I've been to Asia, right? I've been to Western Europe. I've been to France, been to England. I mean, I'm not saying I traversed everywhere. I've been to Italy, right? And what's kind of funny is that I go over there to these countries, and like the only people that ever talked about the US president in office or any American policies were the Americans in our tour group. That's all they ever fucking talked about. And they're like,
Mhm.
and one person actually came up to me and said, well, I feel like I have to apologize if I go to another country. And they never fucking travel. Okay. And they said, I feel like I have to apologize for our policies when I go to another country. And I leaned in and I said to them, you know what? They don't give a shit.
Exactly.
No
That's the
one gives a
same idea I have in my head.
I
Yeah,
don't give a
nobody gives a
fuck
shit.
what's happening in
Exactly.
Britain, do I? I don't give a fuck what's happening in any other country.
I mean, it's just like it's kind of like the tour guide said, the Americans are kind of like the worst tourists because they do not have a sense of humor anymore. And I'm like, yep.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's why I'm kind of just like, I'm all about being tolerant and not rude because you're visiting a country. But what's kind of fucking annoying about the whole thing is like, it's like, oh, everybody must like people accuse Americans of thinking this one way on a certain way, like, oh, well, you should care about our country. But it's like, oh, you should, I as an American, I'm ashamed. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. Just visit the country and go. Have a good time.
But that should be like human decency in a way. That's how I
I
see it.
know. It's just, as I said,
You
it's just stupid. It's like, guys, it's like, why the fuck are you being this way, you fucking morons? Like, it's like, just enjoy yourselves. It's okay. Oh,
I
but,
don't
we got to talk endlessly about our politics. That's great, but nobody fucking cares here. Just, like, fucking enjoy life. Here,
I don't
fucking have a gelato.
I feel like people don't give a fuck about politics in general, if you ask me, because I don't.
Well, people are just being obnoxious about everything.
Yep.
It's just like, as I said, everybody's like all keyed up and they fucking, as I said, it's just like what I've learned about social media is that people take something and then they fucking just get their hair up in their ass about it. And then they go like, ah, and then they forget about it until the next thing that upsets them. And I'm like, well, at this rate, you're going to fucking die of a stroke, motherfucker.
Here's something that I have talked about a bit. I hate Caitlyn Jenner with a passion. I hate her. It's not because she's trans, it's because she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, she crashed into an elderly lady and killed her. And then
Yeah,
she came out and says, I'm trans. And I'm like, wow, you fucking asshole. Because I have friends that are trans.
like
That's
I'm
fucked.
I'm not gonna be a dick and call her, a dead name or call her the wrong pronouns, but fuck her. She's a piece of shit.
Excuse me.
Yeah. She's not a good person on that. And I'm kind of under the impression that she might have used that to get out of something, which is really disgusting because I've known people that are in that. And again, I'm not trying to go and say, oh, well, if you don't act a certain way, you're not this. No, but it's just like,
It's
pretty bad.
convenient that right after she was in deep water for, killing someone.
Yeah. It was an
Yeah.
accident, but still it was due to negligence. Yeah, I know about it.
Vehicular man. Did she go to jail for vehicular manslaughter?
I think they were about to put her in court, and I don't know if she somehow got out of it. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Eat the rich, kids. Rich people are assholes, and they should not get away with everything.
Well,
They deserve to serve just as much time as we do.
well, poor people can be assholes too. I've run into plenty of those.
But you know what I mean. Money shouldn't buy your way out of everything.
No, it shouldn't, but it does help with resources.
I think Pops is telling us to get the fuck off.
Oh, it is 1:53, so we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon. So yeah, but guys, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. You always guys make my day better, and I just
Makes
wanted
me
to say
glad.
thank you, and hopefully you guys can come in next week. I think I will be able to do it next week, and yeah, come on by, stay tuned while we talk about shit and probably shit that we shouldn't talk about, but whatever. So
Let's get canceled.
right there you go. So anyway, you guys have a good night and or a good day, and I'll see
Peace.
you later. And hopefully I was able to keep it up. Jestar, thank you for coming in with us. Sorry we weren't able to like respond to a lot of it because we had an animated conversation. But here's the links to go and take a look at all my shit, and I'll be over in Las Vegas next weekend, and I will have another art show in San Bernardino County the same weekend. And vote for me in the Ringo Awards for Demon Bitch. So see you guys then.
Give Chris a like, people, and share
Yes,
it.
spread my filth everywhere, and I take
Yeah,
commissions and all that
the
other
demon
shit.
bitch.
Spread the disease.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right, I'm
Peace.
gonna take off. So see you guys. Bye
See
bye.
ya, Chrissy.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.